Why the fuck? So I patch. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Hello, mate. Yeah, better. The pain is going slowly. But still have to get all this bloody stuff done, don't I? Oh, here we go. You got the silly buggers with these because they don't line up anymore. Here we go. Okay, this one. Morning. It's trying to be a nice day. Okay, I think this is done. Sounds fine now. Wish I could remember it. Very, very overhyped sound. Lovely. Yep. There's nothing wrong with this now. Not bad considering that it didn't fire up at all. DAC was all buggered up as well. Well, the DAC wasn't buggered. The supporting ICs, shall we say, were giving the impression that the DAC was buggered. But in fact, it actually wasn't. And we've got to play Find the Hole. Let's see if I can get it on. Oh, yeah. That's all right. So I hadn't found the hole. And that's how you got pregnant, my lord. All right. Okay, done. That's in. Jubbly. Oh, Andrew's in the house. How'd that move go, Andy? Oh, Christ. Fucking holes here somewhere. Oh, come on. Oh, in. About. There we go. Jubs. Lovely. Okay. Yeah. Ow. Doesn't exactly aid recovery. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Right. Right, let's see what a pile of fucking dog shit this is. Or not, as the case may be. Right, let's have a look. Hello, madam. We'll come this way. This way around. There you go. Come on, over here. Well, that's not really the right place to be, is it, young lady? You want to be around the back? Come on, over this side. That's it. Get round the back there. Good girl. Okay, smug. Now, I'm not even going to bother turning this on until I've opened this front panel, because it is a Trident, and it's not here because it bleeding works, is it? You want to come in, Nels? Come here. All right, free back. What's happening? All good? Is it all good on the left and front? One. Now, it does have two in it, okay, which is subtle improvement what we normally get with these. Right, I've got to excuse me, prop this up, get these screws out. Oh, go on in. Oh, that didn't sound good. There we go. Right. No, it's got a straight cut in it rather than a Phillips. I wonder if I can get it out. There's 2 wood screws. And voila. It is open. Oh, heck. Oh. Ta-da! Oh, great. There's nothing to support this one, isn't it? Um, 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 oh, okay. There doesn't seem to be anything here to support it. Oh, it's fine. Use this. Because we don't want that flying back. Rip all the wiring loom out. Right, so look. Okay, yes. Okay, yes. Still not going to turn it on yet. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. All working. Okay. Let's give it a whiz. We've got lights. And I know why. Because you need an audio cable plugged in it. I'm just so fucking clever. What? You're coming through again? Right, we're coming through. Come through. And then stay. Okay? Don't flit around. Just because Nelly came down. I really need to train you to close the door behind yourself. Very good at opening it. Shit at closing it. Aren't you? Right. Oh. Let's get rid of the reverb a minute. Oh dear. Oh dear. That doesn't bode well, does it? Okay. Let's have a little look at where should we start, Siri? There. Okay. Let's see what we got. Oh dear me. It's not nice, is it? Battery leak on the main board. Well, Where? Blue. Right, got that. Yeah. Then orange. On out. That's -5. -50. That's okay. So power supply is not at fault. Somebody's not happy. Okay. Hello, dear.
Hello, gorgeous. How are you?
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay.
Good.
How are you? You had a bit of a moment on Friday. What was going on?
Oh, I twanged a muscle in my chest.
Twat.
Couldn't breathe properly. Couldn't walk. It was in a right old mess, I tell you.
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt most of the weekend. but for a different reason. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
You know how you say these things. You say, "Oh, you're moving, are you?" to your stepson, and yeah, I'm moving. It's only 10 miles. It's only 10 miles away, and I've got professional movers coming. So if you want to come up, it would just be nice to have your sort of support. You don't have to do anything.
Right.
So drove up Thursday, 250 miles up there.
Yeah.
Then did some running around Thursday evening for him, and then Friday. I did 5 moves in the BMW because the professional movers, they've moved a lot of stuff, but there was a lot more. So I did 5 trips between these two places. So 20-mile round trip, 5 times on the Friday. And then the same again on the Saturday.
Yeah.
And I'm not supposed to lift anything or do anything. You know what it's like when people are moving there, don't you? You just do, because they're trying to squeeze it all into a Beamer 5 Series estate thing, and it takes a bit of shuffling. And I had my wife, who's lovely, and her son, who's lovely, but both of them are a bit ADHD and not particularly good with space or numbers, with 3D sort of positioning. So I'm having to. I thought I'll just let them get on with it. They started packing the car. It would have taken 30 trips if I'd have left them to it. So, yeah, that was kind of interesting. That was kind of interesting, and we all got very tired and very fractious, but it was okay. And came back yesterday. But we stayed in this place, in a place called Spennymoor, in an Airbnb place, Airbnb. And it was awful.
Huh.
So the day we arrived, I got onto the hosts and said, "Look, there's all these things wrong. The toilet itself is rocking because it's not been fixed to the bathroom floor, so it rocks. You can't sit on it without feeling like it's going to fall over.
Like it's going to tip over.
The hand basin faucets, the taps wouldn't turn on. Eventually they did, but they were really stiff, and when they did, the shower behind us started putting water out. So then you turn off the taps. You turn off the taps, but they don't turn off properly because they're stiff and shitty, and the taps, the tap and the shower are still dripping. So eventually we find out a way to do this, but it feels like you're breaking them each time. Then it gets a bit chilly, so we put the central heating on, and it doesn't. Oh, the hot water goes off first, then the central heating, and the boiler keeps resetting. And we think, well, it smells a bit musty in here, so we opened up the back door to this Airbnb house, and it stank. It stank of piss.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, and lots of rubbish bags outside that had clearly been there from the smell for a considerable time, several weeks, I would suggest. And the bin that we're supposed to put rubbish into out the back is full and has bags overflowing outside of it, none of which have been addressed. So we thought we'd better have a cup of coffee and get something to eat. So the surfaces were sort of clean, if you know what I mean. They looked clean, but then you touched them and you went, ugh. And we got the mugs out, all of which had rings inside. Then we got out the plates, which were greasy. Then we got out the grill to do a pizza, which we'd bought to just, cook up nice and easy. And the grill was just minging. Yeah. Then we realised there was no mirror in the bathroom. So, you couldn't shave or brush your teeth without, you had to do it all by whatever. Couldn't check your hair, couldn't do anything like that. We went to bed that night. And there's a bedside table beside me, but not beside Liz. And there's a bedside lamp on it, which has got a plug on it, but there's no main socket. There's no main socket for it anywhere. Right. So the bed was reasonably comfortable. So we're kind of, okay, well, so I dropped notes to the people and said, and they came back straight away and said, we'll get a maintenance team on it and we'll get cleaners in. We're sorry you've had this. Nothing. No one turned up. So we decided the next morning we decided to turn the telly on, which we hadn't done, which is in a separate room. And it's got a sofa, which was okay. But the television is mounted, so the bottom of the television is 6 feet up a wall.
Okay.
And angled downwards and on the piss. Which was really annoying. And so we're craning our necks up like this going, what the fucking what? But it worked.
Okay, that's something.
It worked. The broadband was very good. But there was nowhere, you sat down in there, there was nowhere to put down coffee or drinks or any snacks. There was no tables, nothing.
Oh.
Nothing at all. No side tables, no coffee table. And it just ended up being one of those sort of, every time we looked at something, we noticed the blinds were all bent that they had in there. They were broken and bent. And we thought, we're not getting charged for them. It was just a really, you couldn't relax there. There was a table, there was a dining table. It's a house for 6 people. That's what it says for the stays, but there were only 4 chairs. And they all had those spindly little legs that if you sit on them and move, they're going to break, those ones. Screw in spindly little legs. And it was just, there was no salt, no pepper, no sugar. It was just really, really, so we raised it all. They kept on coming back and saying, oh, we'll get people over, we'll get the cleaner. We're so sorry. This is not what we want. We shall refer this upwards to our teams. Yes. And we didn't see or hear from anyone at all. So I'm a bit miffed about that, but we had somewhere to sleep. So, what can you do? And we got moved.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was a bit of a freaking doofer. And then I did manage to get back yesterday. We left at 10:15, 250 miles from near Durham, back to where I live. Did it in 4 hours.
Okay.
So hi Steve. Hi Tracker Jack. Hi Homegrown. Yeah, it went well. I mean, the move itself went well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I took up my evoke just on the principles that I might just have some time. I might not, because I'm not supposed to be doing anything. I might have some time to play and do some patches and that kind of thing. Not a freaking chance. so yeah, it was interesting. It was one of those and I just wanted to get back here and start playing again, like you do. So yeah, that was my weekend. How was yours? So you how did you manage to pull a muscle?
I got myself into a very weird and awkward position, fitting soundproofing.
Soundproofing, right?
Soundproofing into the Mustang up under the dashboard, and I was leaning over the back of the prop shaft tunnel. I'm getting up and in. I was just getting to this last bit, and as I did it, something here went twang. Like that went, oh, you bastard!
Oh yeah.
Right, and I carried on because it wasn't hurting after that. The next morning, oh my Lord, I woke up and went, I had to get out of the bed, sort of like roll and put my legs down and then bring myself up. And it must have taken 3 minutes just to get down the stairs to the kitchen. And it was awful. It was like, and I wanted to breathe, taking a breath of air, and I couldn't. I was like, so I'm sitting there on the set, going, with this cup of coffee like that. Fiona wakes up. She goes into a mad panic because I'm got a slight sweat going on because it's such an effort to move around and breathe and everything like that. She was convinced I was having a heart attack, and I'm going, no, it's not. It's not. How do you know? Oh, because I think this had something to do with when I was in the Mustang yesterday. And she goes, yeah, but you don't know, do you? And she went into this blind panic. I spent more time trying to bring her down out of the trees than trying to do anything else. And and then she goes, oh, you've got PSN tonight. I went, well, I'll see how I feel. So by about 6:30, she goes, oh, PSN. I went, oh shit, I forgot. And I said, where's me PSN shirt? And she goes, oh, it's on the chair in the bedroom. I went, okay, like that. And I went to move to go and get it. I went, like that. We go, oh, I can't sit upright in a chair for 2 hours. I said, but plus I've got to get up the stairs. And I've only got 30 minutes. It'll take me that long to get up there. And then I've got to try and reach over and turn on the computer, stoop down and turn on the power unit. I said, I won't be able to do it. And she goes, you better tell Robbie you can't make it. I mean, yeah. So I went to get the iPad, went, like that. I'm typing away. I said, I'm a bit under. I said, and on top of everything else, because I'm breathing so shallowly, it's sort of like every now and again the room spins a bit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
and I go, I'm a bit dizzy and I've got a pain in my chest. And then after I sent it, I went, oh, about half an hour later, I've gone, oh, I probably should have added to that. That doesn't sound good, typing that. So
it did look a little concerning in the chat.
Yeah. And so and then the following day, the Saturday, wasn't so bad, but just don't move around too much kind of thing. And then Simon hit me up and said, oh, we got to do this birthday jam thing for Marilyn on SOR. I mean, oh yeah, we've got the right track, haven't we? So, okay. Yeah, okay, right, okay. I think sitting down in front of a keyboard is not moving around very much, so it should be all right. So I went up. I was just about able to turn everything on, sit down in the chair, and went, all right, that's it. I'm not moving now. And between me and him, after about exchanging stems and stuff like that, we got most of the song together, most of the track.
Good.
And
When's the birthday?
that's this coming Friday.
Okay.
So I've been working out all the orchestral parts. I said, "Can you take care of the rhythm and stuff like that?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "Because you know you're good at that stuff. You do what you're good at, and I'll do what I'm good at. And between the two of us, we'll just take out what we don't need, put in what we do need, and everything like that." And I'll tell you what, it's going to be a stonker. It's going to be a stonker.
I look forward to it.
So
let me take my jumpy off. Let me take my jumpy off. 1 second. This will take
dear.
Headphones off. Hang on. Jumpy off.
Steady.
Headphones back on. There we go. Oh, look at that hair. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
God, there's battery acid all over the fecker.
Oh, is that the Trident?
Yeah.
Isn't it funny how you get these things just after someone mentioned, like someone like Cherry does this thing, you get one of these things. Did this come in last week?
Yeah, something like that. Last week, the week before, I can't remember, to be honest. No, it does happen. It does happen, for sure.
Yeah.
And this one's got the classic battery leakage all over the bleeding string board, and it's like, oh God, here we go.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not is it completely deadified?
Well, all it does is make a horrible humming noise.
Okay.
We'll do no more than that.
So it may have eaten through some of the tracks, or
yeah, anything's possible. Anything is possible. And somebody has fitted a new battery to it and mounted it over there, but they've mounted it over the computer board instead. So go, no, we're going to move that.
There's a lot. There's so much in that, isn't there? So many boards.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But I tell you what, the one that's, to this day, the one that surprises me, because I thought, nah, that don't really sound much, until you start actually going through the controls, and the sounds you can get is stunning, is the Quadra.
Yeah. Yeah, the Quadra is... I mean, this thing, what amazes me about the Trident is, especially with the plug-in version now that they've done all the things, but what amazes me is the bass end on the brass. Just use it as a bass. I ignore the fact that I use it on a few things as brass, but as a bass synth, it's the bottom end on it is shatteringly good. It's really solid. It's one of the best bass synths.
Believe it.
Stunning thing. Really, really good.
All right. Well, that pin, under pain of death, will not accept solder where it's contaminated.
How do you clean it off?
Hey? Normally, you've got to give it a good old scrubbing with a file.
You know a good old scrubber.
I do indeed. Oh. Had Shappy come to the door today, make you laugh. And
was he after? He wasn't after a Juno 6, was he?
No, he fucking wasn't. He would have got short shift if he was. And he goes, he says, you're very busy this morning. I was going, yeah. I said, he goes, yeah, judging by the hall, it's full of car. And I went, yeah. I said, we tried to do some work on it last week before things went a little awry. And he went, oh, okay. And he says to me, he goes, yeah, he says, he was, he wants to book in. He didn't come down with them, which I thought was quite strange, but he wants to book in a Polymoog. Or Polymoog.
A Polymoog which? The keyboard rather than
this is the
original. Sorry?
It's the synthesizer. The synthesizer, not the cut down.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Although they changed the name of the Polymoog keyboard to the Polymoog keyboard. No, the Polymoog synthesizer to the Polymoog synthesizer. towards the end of the production. So we both had the same name.
Yeah,
Well
I remember.
Done. Well done.
So has this one got the pedals?
Don't know, didn't say.
Okay, go on.
But anyway, turns out he says to me, he goes, so what are you doing today anyway? And I said, if I told you, you promise you won't laugh. And he went, yeah, go on. I said, I'm soaking my nets. He goes, oh. I said, yeah, I just taken all my nets down, I'm soaking them. So, yeah. I'm very, very, very comfortable in my feminine duties around the house. Thing was, I always come from a family where my dad used to say to me when I was very, very, very small, and he goes about housework. He says, whoever's got the time to do it, got nothing to do whether you wear a dress or not.
It's true.
It's true.
It is true.
My dad was very progressive like that, I must admit. I would have loved to have got to know him.
Yeah, I know. I know that one. Yeah.
Yeah. No, even now, it still sticks in my craw that I lost him just as I was getting to the age where you can communicate on a almost parallel level.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Though to be fair, my dad lived till he was 84, and we rubbed each other up the wrong way. He wasn't the brightest. He wasn't the brightest man on the planet, but he was very stolid, and he had some, should we say, some issues, which I won't go into. But yeah, he had some issues, and so the two of us didn't really talk much. And he had this habit of telling stories which put him at the centre of them, and every time he told them, his central role got bigger and more expansive. He desperately wanted to be recognised, to be a someone, right? And he was a policeman.
He suffered from Trumpism.
No. He suffered from a tremendous inferiority complex. So he grew up in South Wales, and I only found most of this out after he died. He'd written a sort of a biography, which I managed to check out, and pretty much everything in there was true. So unlike all the other stuff he'd said, this was all true. So I found out loads of stuff about him. He was in the RAF during the war, got very badly burnt. He was in the Met Police for 28 years, never went beyond being constable. He sat his sergeant exam, I can't tell you how many times. He always failed it. But he was a Class 1 driver, and he won, they had a sort of driving competition every year for a while, and he won it every year because he was a freaking brilliant driver. But he had this thing of wanting to be sort of
here, the one the quick service.
Oh, okay.
It's very heavy. I would have brought it down, but it's like a solid monkey, isn't it?
Yeah, they are. We're getting loads of solid monkey. Yeah, all right. I'll see you later. Wait, you wearing your Where's Wally t-shirt?
Because I am.
Oh. No, it doesn't close anymore. How about give those people a phone again? And tell them, where the fuck are you? Sorry, Andrew, go on.
So I think the point I was making was I didn't get to know him until after he died, because we didn't really talk, because he always exaggerated. So I just stopped believing him. Everything he said was just, yeah, all right, whatever, Dad. Yeah. And because I was a teenager and then, in my 20s and trying to be a name in the music industry and all that kind of stuff. And so he he always wanted to be a singer, and he always wanted to be a playwright. He was a bit like Ernie Wise, the plays what I wrote. He wrote some plays and gave them to me, thinking I'd find somewhere to place them, and they read like an incident report at a traffic accident.
Oh.
Mr. Evans J7341 was proceeding along northwesterly the B417 with his left trafficator indicating, and it's kind of right, Dad. Yeah, okay. So he couldn't write. He could sort of sing, even though he was Welsh. He could kind of sing, but he thought he was whatever. So as a child, I was just embarrassed by him, mortified, didn't believe him, and all that stuff. So we didn't really talk much. And then after he died, saw his biography, and also lots of people from his past turned up for his funeral. Turns out he was the most decorated police officer in the Met Police when he retired. He was the most decorated officer. All the tales we heard about him doing rooftop chases, chasing people over roofs in Tottenham and stuff. Suddenly we found this cache of newspaper cuttings that he'd hidden away, and it had those stories in. There was a photograph of him running across rooftops, from the 60s in Tottenham, chasing armed bank robbers, robbers with guns across a rooftop in Tottenham.
Yeah,
with guns, and he's chasing them. Right. So all that stuff happened, and there was a brilliant anecdote in his biography, in his, what he written, his life story, where he talks about going around to a friend's house. His friend's mum invited him round because he looked a bit thin, and she gave him bread and butter, and he never had butter, and it was like manna from heaven. He'd never had butter. He was 7, 8 years old.
Wow.
His dad had a wound, a metal plate from the First World War. So his dad was a bit, it was just really odd. So, and I just, I read all this stuff. He was one of the last British forces off the island of Crete during the Second World War when the Germans invaded.
Yeah.
There's all this stuff going on, and I kind of, I wish I've become a lot more, shall we say, generous of spirit rather than combative. I inherited from him when I was younger that thing of, even if I didn't know, I said I did, because I didn't want to be found out. I didn't want to be found out, like you do when you're young and stupid. Well, I did. Not everyone does, but I was a bit stupid like that. But and then I found out that people are actually brilliant if you just give them a chance. And I never sat with him and said, "Look, you don't have to do this stuff. What you've done is pretty magnificent." And given him the time to so I could get to know him properly. And I never did. It was too late. He died. So it's kind of, our fathers are like that. No matter what goes on, some of us have great relationships with them. Some of us don't. I think almost all of us have some regrets about our relationship. I had a really good one with my mother, but my father never. And I really, really regret that. Really, really regret it. You know what it's like.
Yeah, it leaves a little hole, doesn't it?
It does, and it leaves a huge amount of guilt about not being as kind to him as I could have been, or as I should have been, or understanding. Because you grow up and you just, you're the next generation. You know everything, and they don't. So.
But we all go through that stage, don't we? I mean, we just do. That's natural part of growing up. It's
finding out your parents are fallible.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yes, I did rebel, David. Yeah, I think that's the thing we all do. But I think Kent's.
Oh,
hello. Is it working?
How about that? It could do with some work.
It could do with some work.
Right, that must be
That's the brass. Oh no, that was the poly, wasn't it?
Can I? Oh, come on, Ken. Think. How do you get it into manual again?
Into manual. What, for the strings? Take the attack off all the way so it's down at the bottom.
Oh, wait a minute. That can't be the attack because that was the synth. Oh dear.
Yeah, you've got the attack all the way clockwise. Turn it anti-clockwise so it's right at the beginning. The attack, not the volume.
No, it wasn't the strings. It was the polysynth I was listening to.
Oh, right.
This is better, I believe. Except it's not doing anything.
So that's the brass section working.
Doesn't seem to be any. Right, let's see if we can get the synth to work. VCFBG.
You've got a reverse envelope on that, haven't you? Ken?
There you go. Okay. But I'm guessing. There's probably a balance somewhere. Oh no, there is two there. Oh, this octave isn't working, that's why. Oh, I know why. Because it's not. Oh, it is in manual. There we go. Okay.
Oh, that's a Mark 1 or a Mark 2?
Two.
Huh?
It's a 2. Yeah, that's not doing anything. Feedback, speed, intensity.
Oh, you've got the flanger.
Okay, now let's try on the strings. But there's noise on the string.
You know that the brass is paraphonic, Ken?
Yeah.
Cool.
There you go. Right, so we're now left with strings and some on it.
Have you got
that's coming through on the sound as well. Let's take the flange.
Turn off the flanger.
I need to get rid of that hum.
The hum?
On that one. Got rid of the hum on the brass. There's a bit of background hum on that one. A little bit of a hum on that one. A lot of hum on that one. But we've got audio coming through now, where we didn't have audio before.
Yeah.
So there's probably a couple of other tracks on that output board that are damaged.
Yeah. Did you get the octave on the second oscillator for the polyphonic synth? Did you get the
No, I
octave
still haven't got that, I don't think. No.
switch working?
Oh. Doesn't turn off either. You can detune it. Can't do anything else. Fine.
Can you switch between waveforms on the second oscillator?
I don't think you get a choice, do you? Can on VCO1, but not 2.
Right, of course. Yeah.
Okay, so we got no octave footage on VCO2 on the synth section. Okay. I think there's something on that. Oh, it might be the controller. It might be the control board itself.
Well, it might just be the switch. Has the switch gone?
It might be. It looks in good nick from here, at least on the back of the board. But see, what I'm finding kind of ridiculous is where the battery's normally mounted on these.
Yeah.
When they leak, the acid drops onto this board, the string board.
Right.
Well, the string stroke brass board, because they're octave dividers for both. But the acid damage that I've just fixed is on the output board, which is over there. Sense making.
Would it have been stood on its end, so it's dropped down, or?
Well, then it would drip down around the back of the CPU.
Oh yeah, it would
itself, and it's got a long way to travel before it gets to the output board.
Did you notice how I said, "Oh yeah, it would," like as if I knew? Of course it. Yeah. Of course. Yeah, I know that. Yeah. See.
Well, you see now what scares me in a way. I turn it on. It's had this horrible hum. I look at it. I pull a few wires. Then I go to the board, and then fix the track I think might be broken. And I got all this back, and I haven't looked at the service manual yet.
The wiring on these things, it's like the PS3300 I had. The wiring is, the wires can be, shall we say, fragile?
Yeah. Yeah. But I think the thing that buggers this up more than anything else is they're just the 8 colours, and that's your lot. And sometimes some colour wires have to double up for other functions as well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, as a rule, like for instance, yellow will be minus 15 volt on a synth. So any yellow wire will be minus 15 volt. On this, it can be minus 15 volt. It can also be an audio wire or a control wire, a switch wire,
Yeah.
It doesn't really give a shit one way or the other.
It's just a wire. It connects one
Just a
thing to
wire.
another.
Mm.
That did on that day. What about all the chips that I'm seeing up on the right-hand side there?
Whereabouts here?
On the right-hand side, top right. Sorry, yeah, these. What's that?
That is your octave divider system. That's string and brass controller.
So that's all
they do the voicing.
the octave. Bloody hell, that's a lot of circuitry, isn't it?
Oh god, yeah. And then you've got that's your synth board.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like an archaic version of a Poly 6.
But with two oscillators rather than one.
No, I say archaic. That's not fair. Let's say more rudimentary version of what the Poly 6 would do.
Except that it's got two oscillators.
But more importantly, SSM.
Yeah.
SSM chips, mate.
Those filters. Oof.
But unfortunately, not the ones you find in a Rev 2 Prophet 5.
No.
Otherwise, that would have been really handy. So
the filter on the brass is
second computer.
The filter on the brass is interesting because as soon as you dial in any resonance on the brass filter, you dial in the cutoff, that's fine. As soon as you dial in even the tiniest amount of resonance, all the bottom end disappears.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, that's because they didn't put SSMs in the brass one. So
yeah.
Would have been nice if they had. Yes, I heard you. Hear the noise floor come back very slowly.
Yeah.
Goes, and then slowly builds back up again.
Is that a cap?
Could be where it caps discharges, and then gets up to level, and then starts to leak again.
Yeah.
But it could be tracks on that output board as well. Could be doing it. Damaged tracks. What was really weird though is that the track I repaired, it didn't look like it was broken at all. Weird. All right, so we've got the hum on the strings, and well, we've got a little bit of hum still, basically, end of story. And the octave clicker isn't doing its job. There might be a switching IC up on that front panel board that's gone tits up, because it's not seeing what that pot is doing. But let's get rid of the hum first, I think. And then we can move on.
Keith thinks he's found an article, newspaper article, possibly relating to my dad. Oh,
really?
Share. Post it. Let's have a look. That'll be good. That'll be really good to see. Because I don't have any of that here close to hand. Blimey.
Oh, that's the other problem is I keep finding myself humming the song me and Simon are writing.
La, 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 la. Like that.
A bit, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's not a problem. That's brilliant. If it's that catchy and if you're still humming, and then it's obviously it's got some hooks, the melodic hooks to it, which is always a good thing.
Oh, we love our melodic hooks, mate. We live for them.
Hang on.
Right.
Simon. Hi, Simon. Fat Dad. How did you know it at Andrew Longhurst? How did I know what? Let me just read back. Hey, Tom. Awkward Simon C. What? So, how did I know what?
10 at 16. Yeah. Oh, 1's at 50. Hello. You can fucking come out and all. What's this one?
Oh, sorry, Simon. Yeah, your song. How did I know? Well, you know, I studied Stravinsky, Mozart, all of the, you know, all of the great Tchaikovsky,
John Cage.
Yeah, Mozart, good old Mo and his art. And I from that I derived what I felt you and Kent would be putting together as a compositional reference point. I started from there, and then I just
don't fall for it, Simon. He was listening at the door.
I was.
He was snooping again.
That low rumbling you heard was me behind a Range Rover. That's what that was. I want to hear this tune. La 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 la.
Oh, we've still got a lot of fluffy bits to put on it yet.
Fluffy bit. No composition is complete without fluffy bits.
Oh, you got to have fluffy bits, mate. Otherwise, what's the point?
What's the point without fluffy bits?
I've already said to him. I said,
Andrew. Right, hang on a minute, Mister.
I put all these. I put all these little bits and pieces on, right? And I said to him last night. I said, you're gonna have your work cut out mixing all this together. I tell you.
I've not seen a friend request from you, Keith. Let's have a look. Are you talking about in Facebook or where are we? Let's have a look. Search Messenger. Don't care about that. Keith, I thought we were already friends. Hang on, let's have a look. Keith in Watford.
Simon, you doing more on it tonight, young man?
Don't tell him, Pike. No, I'm not seeing you there. Let me open up search Facebook.
Hey.
I'm not seeing you on Facebook. So hang on, let me just come back to this and see if you're sending me something else, Keith. In Facebook. Yeah, I'm not see your messages. I've just been looking at them. What the bleed now? Right, let's just go back.
One's at well, these are 10s at what?
No, messages.
Oh, it's the same, isn't it? These are 10s at 16. Yeah. We're doing 10s at 25 because
groups.
We live in the fast lane.
I'm not seeing a message from you, Keith. What the bleed now? Let's have a look. For some reason, it's not showing you here, Keith. So I'm gonna try and find. I'm just going to try and find you on Facebook, and I'll send you a do for request. Keith in Watford. Boom. I'm not even finding you when I search just across Facebook as a whole. Let's try Keith in Watford without the space. Nope. People. No results. Why is that? That's weird, Keith.
Yeah, because hopefully, Simon, I'm going to have more for you tonight as well. In terms of the string arrangement.
I'm going to try on my phone because it might be that Doofer is squonking this up. Let's just have a
also, weirdly enough, there's a harp run I've got to do. That's
message requests.
Might not go the way I want it to because we've got so much going. I've got to find a quiet part for it. If you know what I mean? It being such a delicate little thing.
Delicate little thing. Like me. I'm a delicate little thing.
Yeah, we're all delicate little things in our own right.
I'm not. I was lying. I know because my face was moving. Nope. Not a jot. Let's just check again. Friends, professional, marketplace, memories, groups, support, pages, games, help and support, professional access, blah, 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 blah. Messenger. Let's go to Messenger. I'm not sure if you've gone to the right Andrew Longhurst, Keith, because I'm not seeing anything from you. And I can't find you on Facebook at all. It's really odd. Are you a secret agent, Keith? Is that what it is? Why can't I see you?
Oh, bugger.
Oof. I don't know what's going on here with Fubba. It's just really weird. Because I'm seeing other messages. I'm seeing other message requests. I'm seeing people wanting to get in touch. But I'm not seeing anything from you. Messenger. Let's go to Messenger. That's got to be it. One of them anyway. Messages. This is perplexing. This really is perplexing. Settings and privacy. Settings, language, privacy. Right, let's have a look. Have I blocked anyone?
Oh.
No. No. That's all good. I mean, there are some blocks, but you're not on that list. Activity log. No. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to ProSynth Network and find a post from you in there. That's what I'm going to do, as I'm sure there is one. But I know there's some in here from you. I just need to find one. I know you posted something up about selling your Hydra synth.
You're doing what?
He's selling his older the cut down Hydra synth because he's got
the 49.
Yeah, the 49. That's the one.
Oh,
I know he's done that, but I can't. Why is Keith? Because I saw you earlier today.
I wasn't the only one caught out with that then.
No. Let's just have a look. Come on. I know there's going to be a Keith in Watford here. Oh, actually, maybe it was on Discord that I saw it, but The Wookiee, yeah. You and me both, mate. Andrew Longhurst and Delicate in the same sentence. Yeah, that's a bit of a stretch, isn't it?
Oh.
No, I haven't blocked Keith, neither accidentally nor otherwise. I put it in a PSN Discord. Yeah, right, you did. That's right. But I know that on Facebook, I have seen you on the PSN group. I've seen you in here, but it's just not finding. Sometimes Facebook has these moments of complete bonkersness and decides to just behave in a really weird way. I've definitely not blocked Keith. Let me just check again. Right, let's just go back to me. Settings and privacy. Settings. Blocking. Edit.
Strings don't work. That's all.
Right, let's have a look. The Persuaders, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. Bow, 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 jump out. That was a mini, wasn't it, or was it a full? Was it a Model D?
I would imagine it was a mini.
Yeah, you're not on
you got access to 55. Well, a 3C.
Something
It
like
was
that.
long time ago, wasn't it?
Let's edit this. See your blocked list. No, you're not on that. Blocked app invites. Don't care about that. Block messages.
God damn you, String Sense. You were working.
No, you're not blocked, Keith. You're not blocked. So God knows what's going on here. Weirdy woos.
Oh, excuse me, wow.
So if I go back to main page, the lovely Laura Baston. Hello, gorgeous chops.
I wonder if, under certain circumstances, some of these tracks are a little intermittent in some fashion.
Well, you fucking know. I hope that wasn't a question.
What do I fucking know?
Well, that's true.
What do I fucking know? I don't know fucking anything.
What do you know? What do you know?
What do you
fucking know? What do you fucking know?
Hey, I don't know, all right?
I don't fucking know. What do you fucking know?
No, the one I've been enjoying lately, Harry Enfield with his South African chemist. Do you remember that?
Oh, God,
and his assistant, Nina.
No.
Oh, I see from your photographs you are a homosexual.
Do you know, I can't even find you. If I try to search you, Keith, I can't find you on ProSynth Network either. So.
What?
Yeah, I can't find
spelling
him.
It right?
Yeah, Keythin, Keithin, Watford. But I've just tried Keith.
That's
Keithin.
bizarreness.
I know, it really is. I wonder if what the bloody hell's going on here? It's really, really odd.
Most strange, as you say.
Very strange. And I can't find, there's nothing There is no blocking going on. There is, Keith's not been blocked by me.
Oh, I haven't done the hundreds by whatnots yet. El Prato.
El Prato.
El Prato. I want the one at 63 dollars. Yes.
CC. Right. Give feedback. Log out. Settings and privacy. Privacy checkup. Privacy center. Let's go to that.
Oh, they're the 6.8s. I don't want 6.8s. Why do I want 6.8 for?
Yeah. You're just not showing up in Facebook for me for some reason. Unless you've blocked me accidentally or for reasons that are entirely understandable because it's me. So, yeah. I'm just going to shut down Facebook and reboot it because maybe that's part of the issue. Let's try again. Facebook.
Facebook.
The indisputable leader of the synths. Nope, you're not here. Search Messenger. Keith. Keithin Castello, Keithin Rodriguez, Keithin Vargas, but not Keithin Wofford.
There are many Keiths in many things.
That is so fucking weird. Why I'm not seeing Keith. I've got no blocks here on you, Keith, so I can only assume something possibly at your end, or Facebook has gone mad because I can't find you anywhere on Facebook, not on ProSynth Network. I can see you perfectly well in Discord. Maybe if you just drop me a Discord message or something, and then we'll. If you say, actually, that's a good point. In Discord, could you just do
his page?
Yeah, send me a link to your Facebook page in Discord. Maybe in there we go. In chats. Let's have a look. Software buy, sell, trade, live show, community chat. Bang it into community chat if you wouldn't mind on the ProSynth Network. ProSynth Network community chats on Discord. If you could just bang your link there, or if someone wants to bung it up in the chat, that would be fucking brilliant. Put it in PSN Discord messages. Right, let's have a look. Ah, there you are. Send friend requests, so I'll do that. That's to you. That's on Discord. I'm waving to you there. Right, I've caught up with you on Discord, Keith. Can you just post your Facebook? Yay! Can you just post your Facebook link there as well? And there is cafe attack on PC charge. An alleged attack on a PC outside a cafe in Holloway Road was mentioned at London when Constable stated to be unfit to attend court. PC Longhurst said at 11:30 p.m. on Tuesday, he saw 6 men run into Jackson Road. He later stopped Madigan and took him back to PC Oldbury, who was holding a handkerchief to his head and ear, which was covered with blood. That is my father. That is him. Yeah. Thank you for that, Keith. Wow. There's another one. I'll try and dig some others out. But if you've got that, if you've got the link to you on Facebook, if you can pop it in there, I will. Yeah, my dad, that was dated 1951. So my dad joined the Met Police, I think. So he got married in 47. So 48, 49, he joined the Met Police. And he was based at, well, first of all in Holloway and then St Anne's Road in Tottenham. And he finally retired from the police, I think, in 74. Something like that, 1974. By which time he was based, I think, out of Finchley or Whetstone. Finchley, Nick. It was the traffic thing up there. And he was always on motorway duties as well. Well, thank you for that, Keith. Still puzzled why I can't find you on Facebook, though. Kin odd, really is. And you're a very lovely man for sending that. Thank you, Keith. You're absolute beaut. There's articles to him in the Swansea Press as well, from around about towards the end of the war or middle of the war, end of the war, where he's picked up because he's been fighting in Egypt or Crete, I think Alexandria or something, and he gets home, the place has been bombed. Swansea was bombed, and he was dragging people out. That was a bit of a seminal moment, getting the train to Swansea from wherever he was. I think he was based in, was he in Salisbury or there was an air base up near here, actually. My mum and dad actually met up this way in the Cotswolds, which I didn't know until very, very late on. Found a whole branch of the family up here, which was really good. Anyway, there we go. So where are you, Keith? Keith, not Keith. Where are you, Kent? What's going on?
I have no idea. I'll let you know in a minute.
Maybe you have to put Keith in.
It's not their amplifiers that are causing this problem.
Let me try on a different browser. That might be interesting. Facebook.
Oh, guess what my Mac Studio is doing now?
Go on, what?
Buffering like a bastard every time I go online.
Buffering like a bastard. Well, of course it's buffering like a bastard. Why the fuck would it be buffering?
So at the moment, I can't even do a pub on the Mac Studio.
That's really freaking... Which... It's a Mac M1, isn't it?
Yeah. Just started really doing it on... I think it was Wednesday. And we're talking about massive dropouts and clicking and shit like that. And then you hear really sometimes, like, say there's 3 people online with me and we're all playing keyboards and then it would all lock up, but one person, I could still hear the audio and then it would stop. And then it'd come back and then all the music go blah, 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 really quick and then catch up and then lock up again. And then blah, 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 and catch up again.
But is it buffering on the M1 or is it buffering at StreamYard?
it was buffering at the M1 apparently, because as soon as I went over to the iPad, ran sweet as a nut.
Very odd.
Here we go again. That hums back. It's back. Okay.
No. Wow.
It's still there, isn't it? Shut up. It's trying to use the front panel as a play keyboard.
It's not going to be a PSU thing, is it, Keith? Keith? Bloody Keith. Keith, sorry, mate.
No, because if it was
Kent?
a PSU, if it was PSU, it'd be across all systems.
It will, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but
And
it's
it
only.
seems to be worse. Seems to be worse.
Well, every
on
time I
string
put the thing back, it then does something else. Like strings wouldn't work at all before.
Where was the battery, above that board or on the board?
It would have been there originally. And there's all the damage on the string board.
Which is also the brass board or not?
And it's a brass board as well. But if I turn off the strings, I mean, it's still there on all the systems. I wonder, hang on a second. Let's try this. That's better. Yes, it turned up full blast.
Wow.
That's everything on. Right, so Let's see if we can make a sound and put it into memory and it stay there. Make it very particular. Okay, so right, bank 1, there. Right. Right. Okay, what's the procedure? Right. Is there any
Oh, God
memory
knows, it's been
protection?
so long.
Oh, write enable is turned off. Oh.
Where's it turned off on the back?
Oh, it's not write enable. Well, it is write enable, but it's tape enable. It's the other one. Right, so front panel sound. Right, bank A, 1. Preset 2. Preset 1.
Hang on, you held down the bank and then you held right, then you held down bank and then 1. Should you just select the bank, take your finger off, and then select the position?
Don't know. All right, I'll tell you what, front panel, right, 1. It's there. Yeah, hit 2.
Yeah.
There's 2. No, it's not there.
Have you selected the right bank?
Same
Try a different bank.
I touched it.
Try selecting bank 2 and then writing to bank 2, 1, as it were.
There you go. No. Now you go back and it's not there.
So do you have to keep right held whilst you select it?
That's what I thought, but so that it's flashing. No.
Weird. Have you not got the manual? Shall I look it up?
Have a look, see what it says.
Yeah, hang on a sec.
Tell you what, while you do, I'm going to have a quick pee. Oh. You're going to stay there, Greg? Oh.
Got it. TCH, Keith. TCH. Thomas Charles Henry. Although he in the force, and for years, for all sorts of reasons, he was known as Hank. So if ever I, as a teen, got into trouble, which was reasonably regularly, though nothing, deeply criminal, apart from blowing up a railway station, I'd just say, the police would come along. What's going on here? Then hello. What's your name? Andrew Longhurst. Longhurst? Yeah. Is your father Hank? Yeah. All right, on your way. Clip round the ear, and away we went. It was a very
Fortuitous.
Very. Everyone knew him. Everyone knew him. Right. So, would you like, if you look on the screen, Kent? If you look on down at the bottom, there is done driving. I can't share that, so you can. There you go. Operations on the left here. That tells you how it works, which is, I think, what you've been doing.
It's tiny.
Let me blow it up a bit. Hang on a minute. Let me go to. Is that big enough?
Yeah, lovely. Set right
Right.
enable to the enable position. Depress the red LED switch. Flash showing that the program is ready to write the current sounding program into memory. Select desired program. Bank if not already selected.
And then, so then you
before
select
the program
bank,
selection.
then you
Right.
select where it goes. So first of all, is the right LED switch actually flashing when you press it?
Yep.
Okay.
Bank to, let's say, position 8.
Yeah.
There you go. Everything goes out. And there's the sound. However, 2, back to 8. Gone.
Have you selected the correct? Just try selecting different banks at 8. Go one A, B, C, D bank and just see if it's in any of the
Okay.
others
Gone
accidentally.
to D now. Put it on 4. Hang on. 4. There's the sound. Go to 2. Go to 4. It's gone. It's not there.
So is that anything to do with the battery?
No, if it was the battery, there would be no program located in it at all. This is one specific program that appears on all of them.
So it sounds like it's a default program that's on all of them, or the same. If it's the same one that's on all of them, then it's not actually writing anything, is it?
No, except it is, because
Actually,
if I
actually,
write
just
it,
recall.
if I write it into bank A1,
Yeah.
right, so now it's on A1. There's sound.
Right. Go to 2. Just press 2. Right. Go back to 1. Right. Just check the volume on the polyphonic synth. Just check the volume on it. Just turn it to see if it, because it should be remembering that.
No, it doesn't remember that.
Wow.
That's not programmed in. That doesn't get programmed in, rather.
So it's not remembering the program. It only remembers the white knobs. Remember, anything that's a white knob, or white whatever, it will remember.
Yeah.
So that's not working.
So I would suggest that the RAM is buggered.
The ROM.
Yeah, the Ramadan. Well, in other news,
ROM.
we still got this issue of
the octave switch not working on oscillator 2.
the octave switch doesn't work.
Yeah.
That does. That's the only thing that doesn't work.
Does the PWM and the LFO work on the poly?
PWM's working. Flanger. No problem. Yeah, nothing on that. Pantsy pants.
Yeah. Is the positive and negative envelope amount working correctly?
Yeah. Yep. No problem there.
But it's resorting back to, it's not saving anything, and it goes back to the same sound no matter what you do on any of those buttons. So yeah, it does sound a bit like it's the RAM, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Both bytes.
Yeah, pretty much. Must be in comparison. It's not massively loud, is it?
What's not?
The strings in comparison, along with the brass.
That may be. So with the strings, turn down the attack so you've got no attack on it and no release.
Don't know. Where is the attack for it?
There should be attack release. Because it's only got an attack and release. That's it. As far as the...
Oh, hang on. I found it.
Okay. There should also be a keyboard envelope or keyboard follow on there as well. At the bottom row of the string machine, somewhere one of those knobs should be keyboard follow. Turn it all the way to the right so it's at its brightest. So clockwise. That's weird, isn't it? It's that.
Oh no, it's in the brass section. That one.
And have you got Boeing switched on? So if you switch off all of the...
Hang on a second. There's a string voice out.
Oh. Which means there's more wrong with that string board than at first thought.
Oh, no, there isn't.
Hello, Lily.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely one out.
You haven't got brass switched on, have you?
No.
Right.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
You reckon that knob? Oh, okay. Let's put it into high output. There.
On the string section, turn off bowing, vibrato, and ensemble. Then you'll just get the
Just not loud.
It's weird, isn't it? And it keeps sort of jumping in like it wants to go loud.
Huh? Must be multiple triggering. That's it. Still hum on that as well. When it's on super loud, that is.
Yeah.
It's almost like the string board is actually falling apart the longer it's on.
Yeah.
See, they're bright there, but not bright there. So you can actually alternate.
Whip the string board out.
Maybe string board is actually officially fucked.
Well, it's not completely fucked because it's making some noise, but there's something else.
Yeah, but the dividers are packing in, which is never good.
But if the dividers are packing in, you'd expect them to pack in on the brass as well. Oh, hang on, would you? No, you wouldn't, because there's two separate divider circuits, aren't there?
Yes, two separate systems, just all on one board.
Yeah.
I don't know, lad.
No, I don't know.
And I know he has limited funds that he wishes to spend on it.
And he may end up with a only partially working something by the sound of it.
What in the name of everything that is pure and holy? There's a dirty great big lump of solder stuck on the board here. Get rid of that. I mean, ideally what it needs is proper restoring, but I don't know.
Yeah, if he hasn't got the budget for that, it's probably worth shutting it up and saying,
Well, that
need
string
to.
synth was definitely a lot louder than it is now.
Yeah.
Yeah, warming up anyway. Well, I don't know, lad. Yeah. So we've got no octave,
No memories.
no memory. String synth's got a voice out and it's fallen apart a bit as well. Good morning.
It almost sounds like the string synth is also using, I mean, it shouldn't be related, but it sounds almost like it's using the multi-triggering. There's something going on from the brass section. It didn't happen, but it's weird. It's weird. It's very weird.
Yeah. Thing is, let's have a look to see what type of. Hang on, come over here. Over here. Let's have a look at it. What RAM we've got to deal with. Oh, hang on. What we got? 14514. What are the chances of me having 14514s in stock? 2 hopes. One of them's out on the golf course. Yeah. I'll have to have a word with him, see what he wants to do budget-wise.
Yeah.
But I don't think he wants to spend the money on this that it's going to require.
And that's the problem, isn't it?
Well, do you know what? It's always been the same. Every time you get a machine where the battery's leaked on the board's never, ever quite recovers.
Yeah.
Not fully. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get close, but no cigar.
Not without a full restoration.
Well, and even then, you can still have the odd situation where something is a bit off.
Goes weirdy ways. Thing is, this is now going to become, because of what Cherry have done, this may start becoming a bit more of a desirable synth again, if it's working. So it might be worth his while doing it. If he wants to have it to use, then maybe not. But if he wants to have it to sell, maybe.
Yeah.
But that's
I don't particularly find the original hardware itself that awe-inspiring. I'll be honest with you.
Well, to be entirely honest, I had one for a while, a couple of years, and I didn't fall for it at all.
Yeah,
it kind of made it do things, but it was yeah. The Cherry version is freaking astonishing.
It's, I mean, restoring this is like having a fully restored Allegro. It's a fully restored vintage car, but it's an Allegro. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
But it's up to him. It's up to him. If he wants to go for it, then fine. But I got a funny feeling he won't.
Funny thing is, the string machine part of it is fucking brilliant. Once you find the little settings on it, you can get some great sounds out of it.
Oh, really, yeah, absolutely. Really. But in all honesty, you can with a Strymon as well.
The brass makes a freaking brilliant bass synth. Absolutely brilliant. As well as doing some decent brassy things. There's some novel things there. The polysynth is all right. It does some good sounds. It, blasts it out a bit. You can do stuff with it.
I'll be honest with you. I take a Poly 6 over this every day.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people have said that. But the software version is fucking astonishing. It really is.
Yeah, and really, why would you bother? In many respects. And I think we're not beginning. We're in the throes of this now, where a lot of vintage stuff is not shifting from what it used to. Prices have had to come down to get them out the door.
Yeah,
because the software is catching up. It's catching up.
Well, software. Not only is the software catching up, but it's kind of the real vintage ones like this. They're getting past their sell-by date in terms of can you actually fix them? And
yeah,
how much is the cost to maintain and fix them versus their value? And
yeah,
that equation's beginning to tip the other way again now, isn't it?
yeah. But it's coming to the point now where if I'm going to work on a keyboard, I have to have at least one, another one here as spares
Yeah,
to even bother taking it in the door.
yeah.
And there's a lot of different makes and models, and I can't store effect on all of them. So, you know,
Yeah. I do.
so, but judging from what he was saying, I don't think he's going for this. I don't think he's going to want to spend more than it's already costing. I mean, I've got it so we can play it to within, some degree. All is not lost. It's just that it requires proper work.
Yeah. Was it not working at all when it came in?
No, it didn't do a thing. He just turned it on and went,
Okay.
That's all it did.
Well, so it's moved forward, and now it's down to him how much he wants to spend to get it all up and running or not, as the case may be.
Yeah.
And to what
Well,
degree he wants it to
he's already said he doesn't want to spend a lot on it at all. And I know it's going to cost more labour than parts, in all honesty. Yeah. While we hunt around trying to find out what the feck's wrong with it. But the RAM thing is also a big
issue. Yeah.
Sword of Damocles over it.
Yeah.
So, it's up to him.
Right. Well, I'm going to go and grab some lunch, I think.
Steady on now.
Because I know. Then I want to do some squirpling with some keyboardsies and things. And
some squirpling? How dare you, sir?
Some squirpling.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
In public?
In public, sir.
Damn you, man. You should be flogged.
Right. I'm deciding whether or not to go and set up a StreamYard channel or not. Just trying to work that bit out.
Oh, yeah.
For myself. Yeah, well,
Ready?
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm going to have to go and help her ladyship. Who is fitting a carpet into the Mustang as we speak.
Oh, you better head, otherwise you'll be in trouble.
I'm always in trouble, so it doesn't really matter. So, my good blood. Right, where's the wood screw?
Surely you prefer a metal one.
No, gotta have the proper oak screws like they had in the good old days.
Good old days.
Oh yes. None of this namby-pamby stuff they have now.
Proper wood screws, which is a knotty problem.
Bark. That one goes in the end there. Well, it's clearly a write-off because it has two screws missing out the back. So
yeah, clearly.
Right, one more wood screw and we're home.
And one more moment, and I'm going to bugger off. So, are you going to be back on later? Are you going to bugger off and do muzzy things for a bit?
I might have to go do muzzy things to keep her indoors happy.
Quite right.
So, well, she's bought this carpet, and it's what they put in the floors of high-end sports cars, and it's four-way stretch. And what you have to do is you put it onto the aluminium sound deadening stuff that she's already put in, and it's glued to the floor, and you pull it and tug it to get it to go into all the nooks and crannies, right?
Right.
And I said, can't we just buy a carpet for it and just be done? You know, just a bit of carpet. No. Yes, dear. So far, the floor of the Mustang looks like the inside of a Porsche Cayman. It's a, she's really sort of like been bit by the bug. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, gone for it big time.
She's gone full. She was so happy because she goes, "Oh, what's this thing here? I go, what's that?" She goes, "Oh, in the boot. They've got these 2 wires coming off it." I go, "Oh." She goes, "But one wire goes one way and goes through the floor, and the other one goes the other way and goes through the floor." She goes, where the diff is." I said, "There's nothing really electrical round by the diff." And she goes, "Yeah, but it's got like this big button thing." I mean, what? Wait, show me what you're talking about. So we go around the back, and there's this plate, and then there's this big sort of like round plate thing with this what looks like a button. I mean, so I'll go push it, nothing happens. I said, it's not. I said, I don't think it's a button. If it is, it's jammed. So I go, hang on a minute. Give me the torch. So I'm having a look. And I went, it's a bicycle valve. She goes, what? I said, it's a bicycle valve. And she goes, what's that for then? I went, hang on a minute. Let me have a look. Where's these wires go? Like, have a look under the car. Come back up and I go. I said, they're not wires. I said, they're high pressure tubes. I said, what you do is you can pump up or release the pressure of the shocks on the back of the car to jack it up or not.
Oh.
I said, it's like hydroelastic suspension for the back. And she's going, oh, I like that. Fucking hell. So what she do? Takes the dust cap off. See how low the car goes. I said, we've got to pump that up now.
Fuck.
So she's got it sitting really low, hugging the road at the back now. It's like, Christ almighty.
Good gosh.
I'm so glad. Can you imagine what she'd be like if we got a BYD? Fucking hell. Actually, because she's already looked in Richard's going, oh, look, it's got a big giant iPad in the centre. I mean, yeah. Richard goes, he said, yeah, but when you move this little lever here and the iPad turns up the other way round and then faces out towards the passenger or faces out towards the driver. I think she was taken by it.
Yeah, it sounds like it, didn't it? Oh, hello.
Yeah.
I've got someone asking me about a system. Right, okay.
Now she's talking about getting a bloody Harley Davidson again.
Oh, no. What? Why?
She likes Harley Davidsons, what can I say?
Does she ride?
Yeah, she used to ride all the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
fine.
She had a...
Get an Indian. Get an Indian. I like Indians.
No, she used to go to work at Heathrow on a, was it Electroglide or something?
Wow.
Some big, something. One of those bikes, if you drop them, it takes 3 people to pick it back up again.
They are heavy.
That's sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
And after seeing Doommongers one, he had that huge, he had a Honda Twin V or something. No, but it was huge. It was fucking enormous. Right. It was about twice the size of Fiona's smart car. You know?
Yeah.
And it was a real up the road sort of thing. And I think she got damp fanny batter in the knickers watching that thing go up the road. And she's very keen. Very keen. Again.
Very keen.
And starting the Mustang, there's this glow that appears in her eyes when we start the Muzzy. And she goes, oh.
ACO Head wants to know if you're going to build a jumping Mustang with the pumping up at the back and...
Oh, can you imagine it? And then be hanging out and go, yeah, homie, yeah. Go, you fucking looking at me, homie.
That was very interesting. Dublin. That was a Dublin accent more than anything else.
Yeah, Dublin from
what
Wales.
Are you going to be?
Yeah.
Looking
Are you
at
fucking looking at me, laddie?
But that's the Scottish laddie. Oh, Ken.
What's that?
Yeah, we need to work on the accents a bit, Ken. We need to work on them a bit.
Oh Christ, tell me about it. You know the there's that series on where they got the Irish SAS guys.
No idea what you're talking about. Go on.
There's this Irish lad who runs the unit, and he has that very sort of like particular Irish lilt to his voice,
which is a deeply attractive accent, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right then.
Right.
Fuck off then. I'm going to go and get some food. I will see you.
All right, dear.
Maybe later on. Good luck.
Yes, good riddance to this fucking thing now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I can't do much more because the rest of the parts haven't shown up for the others yet. Again, I've got to chase up these digital transistors for Matt's D50. They haven't shown up.
Oh, really?
They cost enough bleeding money. They should have got here by now.
Yeah. Righty-ho. Right, well, I'm going to bugger off and get some food. I will see you later, Kenty Poos.
All right, me love.
All right, Poppet.
I seem to be suffering from dogitis.
You do seem to be suffering from dogitis.
Yes.
From caninitis. Caninitis.
Does this look infected to you? Don't you dare kiss me. How dare you, madam? How dare you? Whoa.
I will be popping down. I still have to pop down. I know I didn't make it last week, whenever it was.
Yeah.
Because of illness and God knows what else, but I will be coming down. I've got stuff I need to get done and fixed and sorted and things to give to you and whatever else. So I'll be down. I'll come down. I'll come down this week or next week, but I will be down. All right.
We'll make sure that we haven't got any lurgies first.
Yeah, one way or the other, because I'm still, but not much. I'm much better than I was, but
it's funny because we had on the Monday, not last week, week before. Fiona started sniffling, blowing her nose and coughing and everything like that, and I'm going, "Oh, for God's sake, woman! You just recently come down that weekend with something, I think, or just the end of the week before." And yes, madam. So we thought for a while we were going to have to cancel that Wednesday meet, especially if she's coming down with something. Don't we give it to everybody else?
Well, I'll just work out what my movements are. Then I'll get myself set up and we'll just arrange a day which works mutually, and I'll pop down. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, geese.
Look, I've had a bloody shower this morning.
Yeah.
Look, get out of my mouth. Stop knocking me glasses. No, this isn't fair. I'm trying to roll a cigarette. Get off, woman. Fuck off, I'm trying to roll a cigarette, you little cow. Don't stop. Don't you
I love you, Dad. I love you, Dad. I love you.
That's the way the tail goes, isn't it?
Yeah.
God dear me.
Right.
But yeah,
late
at night. Late at night, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes I kind of feel it in my sleep, but you feel the pillow moving because she's getting up behind the back of my head. And then she tucks herself around my neck and puts her head here, right? And then you hear, after about 10 minutes or so, Okay. Oh, shut up, woman. You snore.
I don't care, Dad. See, I don't care. See,
Why did I get a dog that snored? Right then.
What, me?
Yes, you. Don't look away.
Had the
Avert
grace
your
to
eyes,
guilty.
woman. Avert your eyes, woman. Look away. Don't look at me. Don't you dare look at me. All right, you can look at me. Hello. Right.
Right, I'm going to go and get some food. See you later, mate.
All right, then. See you, everybody. Take care. Look after yourself. Stay
cheers,
happy.
everyone. Cheers, ACO here. Cheers, Tracker Jack. Cheers, every blah, blah, blah. Awkward teeth and hair production. See you all soon. Bye.
See you, Ron.